Hi everybody, I'm Jimmy Chu, co-founder and CEO of Nanoleaf. If you don't know who Nanoleaf is, we're a smart lighting company that began with 3 engineering students. A few years ago, we did a Kickstarter campaign for the world's most energy efficient light bulb. And from there, things kind of blew up. Diving into the lighting world, we realized that lighting had been the same for over 100 years, and that was long enough as far as we were concerned. Why was it that light has to come from a single point source, a single bulb, when in nature, we're illuminated by the entire sky? There's nothing like sitting outside and watching the sunset with a loved one. That's when we had the idea for modular, smart light panels that could light up an entire room and give the same feeling as the sky, but inside, and even mimic the colors of the northern lights. It was only when we finally finished that product that we realized just how cool they actually were. The only people more excited about these light panels were you guys, our customers. And that's when we knew we were onto something. We made it our mission to rethink what's possible and create products that change the way people experience their everyday lives. But most of all, we just wanted to make more cool stuff. Fast forward to 2020, and now we have a global community of amazing supporters whose creations with our products inspire us to continue to create every single day. And so we're excited to come to you today with new products that completely reimagine the world of lighting, design, and smart technology as a whole, and to give you a sneak peek at what's to come from Nanoleaf. Also, we needed a chance to show off our cute new pillows. And make sure you stick around until the end and join me for a live Q&A session. If you have any questions about our company, our products, or even our pillows, that'd be a good place to get some answers. Now, let's get started.
Our first shape of light panels were triangles that could attach modularly together to create some pretty unique designs. Triangles let you make abstract forms or recognizable shapes like X's, hearts, and music notes. We followed that up with a canvas, whose square shape made them basically giant Legos, but more socially acceptable for adults. With the canvas, we saw the community make some crazy, nostalgic pixel art designs. We came to understand through your creativity with the light panels and canvas that you had a burning desire to customize and create the way no other smart lighting product had allowed you to before. However, there were limitations. The shapes could only work independently and could not be combined into one layout. We listened to the community, and the general consensus was, wouldn't it be cool if they could? That's how our shapes line came to be, the same panels you know and love, but designed with the first of its kind Connect Plus technology to allow all the different shapes in the line to be connected together. Well, they're not the same panels. They're way cooler. The line's called Shapes, and it's made up of shapes. So if you're wondering how many times you can say the word shapes in one sentence, the answer we've discovered is a lot. The Shapes line's Connect Plus technology is built into each aspect of the panels, educating every element of the redesign, from the new Snap-on linker system to the wireless modular controller. While not backwards compatible with our original light panels and canvas, this technology is present across the entire line of Shapes products, like our hexagons and our brand new Shapes, which we're excited to introduce now for the very first time. Triangles and mini triangles. You love triangles, so we took them to the next level and brought them over to the Shapes line. And while they may look similar to our original light panels, these aren't your mother's triangles. You'll see these panels are ultra thin, with smaller corners for a larger illuminated surface area. They feature a completely new Snap-on mounting system for an even easier setup experience. Mounting plates hidden behind the panels let you mount safely with no exposed tape for a cleaner look. That means even removal is safe and easy. Simply snap the panel off the plate and pull the exposed tab of tape along the wall to release it with absolutely no damage to your walls. As an upgrade to the original light panels, Shapes triangles and mini triangles have music sync built right in, with no add-ons required, so you can watch all your favorite songs come to life. These triangles are also touch reactive. Send ripples along your panels with the touch of your palm, or get competitive with touch games like Whack-A-Mole or Memory. But not only that, these panels can also be operated by touch for hands-on control without having to pull out the app. Not that pulling out an app is particularly difficult, but hey, we like options. You can even customize each panel to work as a smart home button to control any or all of your HomeKit products. Set the perfect mood instantly, day or night, by turning on your lights, your oil diffuser, and your favorite song, all with just a tap. And again, like all the panels in the Shapes line, they're designed with Connect Plus to allow you to connect them together with other shapes to create a true lighting mosaic for the first time ever. You can enjoy unlimited design possibilities by connecting multiples of one shape or mixing and matching different shapes in totally new ways. Sometimes great things come in small packages, and that's very much the case for Shapes mini triangles. Mini triangles open up even more room for creativity and different ways to decorate your surfaces that aren't allowed by the larger shapes. Create frames around your desk area, headboard, or make abstract designs to decorate them in a clean and understated way. And most importantly of all, they're just super cute. You can find Shapes triangles, mini triangles, and hexagons out now in our online shop or at your local retailers worldwide. But what about the man behind the curtain? The Nanoleaf app is used to control and customize your entire Nanoleaf experience, so we needed to make sure that experience was a great one at every step. That's why we've given the app a major facelift, but don't worry, bruising is minimal and the results look great.
Our top priority when it comes to the app is ease of use. We want our users to be able to perform any action without barriers. With this redesign, you won't have to stop and think about how to do something. That something will be just where you want it, when you want it. The first step we did to accomplish this was creating a new dashboard to give you easy access to all your products. We put your rooms front and center to let you set the mood of entire space with one quick tap. Any unnecessary elements were removed to let your favorite features shine. We know that colors are one of the most important and fun features of our products, so we created a new color picker to take your RGB experience to the next level. With a bigger and more intuitive interface, you can access a wider range of colors to choose the exact color you're looking for. We also added a palette ratio to help further fine-tune your color palette by sliding to add more or less of a specific color. Through rigorous user testing, we went through countless iterations of our interface, and the final product is something we can't wait for you all to get your hands on and explore.
With our newest line of innovative color panels and revamped app finally on the market, we challenged ourselves to take on another aspect of smart lighting, the basics. Because the expression says be the best or be different, so we figured, why not both? And so we present to you Nanoleaf Essentials, your not-so-basic smart lighting basics. Nanoleaf Essentials is our lineup of the only smart bulbs and light strips you'll ever need. It may seem like a big claim, but what can we say? We make good stuff. Now, we're going to be real with you. These bulbs and strips are bulbs and strips. They do what bulbs and strips do, but of course, they do it better. When you look at the Essentials bulb, you can already tell that it's something special. That's because while most bulbs are just there to get the job done, the Essentials bulb does it in style. This unique shape with a ridiculous name was designed to be seen, giving you the option for a shaded or exposed aesthetic, because you'll have options too. But this bulb is more than just good looks. It's packing all the smart lighting features that you want, plus a few you didn't even know you wanted, until now.
When you think RGB color changing bulb, the first thing you think of is the colors. And don't get us wrong, having the best bulb meant having the best colors. So, we did that. We didn't cut any corners and specially designed our LED chips to be the most rich and vibrant on the market. But we knew that if we wanted to make the only bulb you'd ever need, it also needed to be the best at what you actually need it for, day-to-day lighting. That's why we were determined to also give you the best white lighting experience, and so we did that too. Our bulbs have the widest max brightness range, giving you brightest white lighting at all color temperatures, so even your daily lighting will give you exactly what you need. Our light strips were also designed with this in mind, so we put in 4 white LEDs per LED set, 2 warm and 2 cool, so whatever kind of lighting effect you're looking for in your day-to-day, you can achieve it easily.
We didn't want to have any limitations to the brightness, colors, and vibrancy of the Essentials line because they were designed to be just that, essential.
The vibrant colors in the Essentials bulb and light strips let them set the perfect mood for any occasion, whether it's rich blues for a fun game night or romantic pinks and purples for a night that's a little more special. But if we stopped there, we wouldn't be Nanoleaf.
Bluetooth is great, but Thread is better. Thread is a low latency and low power mesh network that's secure and IP addressable. The Essentials line is the first smart lighting ever to work with Thread, which means you'll have improved reliability, giving you a wider control range, and finally, no more dropped connections. With Thread, we're also introducing a new feature called circadian lighting. When enabled, this feature allows your bulbs and strips to automatically adjust their color temperature throughout the day to mimic the day lighting and create the most natural lighting environment for your home. And if your life's clock doesn't match up with the world's clock, we've got you covered for that too. Sync with world time or set your own sunrise and sunset hours to help you adjust to nighttime work shifts or even to prevent and recover from jet lag. All of this will work with Apple HomeKit and the new Google Seamless setup for an incredibly simple and intuitive experience. You can find Essentials products worldwide in November. But if we stopped there,
we wouldn't be Nanoleaf. Something was still missing from smart lighting, and we knew just the right people to find it. Us. Welcome to the Learning Series.
All of the features of smart lighting are great, but if turning on your lights still requires more work than flipping on your light switch, you'll just flip on your light switch. The Learning Series was created to fill that gap. What we really wanted to build was lighting automation that doesn't feel like lighting automation. We started with sensors that detect motion and the amount of the lights in your room to make sure the lights are on when you need them and off when you don't. But people are more than just motion. We eat, we sleep, we occasionally use the restroom. We live our lives without having time to think about things like lighting. That's why we developed the Learning Series with UIQ technology that actually learns from you and your lifestyle to seamlessly provide the lighting that you need, when you need it. The sensors in the Learning Series also serve as manual controls in the form of a button, a switch, and a gateway. We did this intentionally to make sure that you always had the option of convenient manual control so that as your system learns, it doesn't need you to dig out an app or yell across the room. The Learning button lets you put control wherever it's convenient for you by adhering to any surface and working completely wirelessly. The Learning switch gives you the option to hardwire your existing lights, essentially making what we call dumb lights smart. And that'll work even if your existing switch has no neutral on it. Finally, the Learning gateway connects the entire system to the internet. It lets you enjoy cloud-to-cloud integrations like Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. From these initial manual interactions, our system begins to learn your preferences. It doesn't matter if you adjust your lights from the switch, from the button, from the app, or from a voice assistant. It learns how you like your lights throughout the day and begins to suggest schedules to fit your routines. If you've installed more than one Learning Series device within your home, the system also learns how you move throughout your home. This allows it to turn your lights on even before you enter a room and make better decisions on how long to keep your lights on when you're stationary, like if you're eating a meal, catching up with friends, or doing whatever it is that you do. Honestly, we prefer not to know. And we won't know because all of the learning happens locally, so we get to stay out of your business. As the system builds its UIQ, you can finally experience smart lighting. It's actually smart and truly customized for you. We're working hard to bring the Learning Series to you in 2021.
And finally, that's everything new. Well, there's one more small thing. Actually, it's kind of a big thing, but it's also a secret. Shh. Okay, now that's everything. With all of our new innovations in the world of smart lighting, we strive to change the way you experience your everyday life and ignite your imagination with unlimited possibilities to create with color and light. We're so excited to have been able to share all of this with you, and we can't wait until you get to experience these products for yourselves. Now, if you'll come with us, let's head over to the Nanoleaf head office in Toronto, Canada for a live Q&A session with our CEO and co-founder, Jimmy Chu.
my name is Jimmy Chu. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Nanoleaf. And today we're doing our very first live Q&A session. First of all, thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you guys are excited about some of our new products. The way this is going to work is I have a team of people that are fielding the different comments, and they're going to be feeding me questions, and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. Now, let's get started. So the very first question is, this seems difficult to set up. How difficult is it to set up? With all of our light panels, if you don't have our products, they're mounted with double-sided tape, so anyone can do them. There's linkers that connect panels together, and we try very hard to make it as easy as possible. So whatever layout you put on your wall, it'll show up in the app the exact same way. With our light bulbs and light strips, we also do our best to make them easy as well. They work perfectly with the Apple HomeKit ecosystem, as well as with Google Seamless Setup. So we definitely do our best to make it as easy as possible for you guys. All right. Next question. Do the essentials and panels work together? So they all use the same app, so you could control them within the same app. And we're actually adding in a lot of features to enable you to actually control them all together in the same room. So for example, if you want to have one lighting theme in a room, you should be able to easily control it all together. More and more features to make the products work very well together. The next question is, what's the new mounting system and how does it improve installation? So the new mounting system, what we found with our previous panels was, in order to leave the pull tabs off the command strips that we include on the panels, you had to really plan it out and leave those tabs hanging out, which a lot of people didn't like doing. With the new design, we've made it so that the mounting plate snaps off of the panel. So after you install it, you could just pull the panel off. You could remove the tape, you could replace the tape if you want to rearrange your panels. And we did our best to make things as easy as possible for you guys. And so far from our beta testers, I think they were really happy with how we've done it. And it's really good for you because you'll now be able to rearrange your panels without the risk of having to rip off any paint. The next question is, why are your products so expensive? So I wonder, if you asked Tim Cook why iPhones are so expensive, would he even answer this? But I'm happy to answer this. The way that our products are developed, we literally have an army of software and hardware engineers working on all of our products for years before they make it to market. We've invested heavily in developing the different wireless components that go into our controllers. We created sound modules to be able to convert music into light processes. And it's a major time and cost that goes into developing that. And in many ways, with some of our new products, we're actually trying to hit the market at different price points. So for example, our light bulbs and our light strips, our light bulbs are going to launch for about $19.95, and our light strips are going to be $49.95. So with the mini triangles, they're also going to be cost a little bit cheaper than, for example, our hexagons. So in many ways, we are working hard to actually keep the price at a manageable amount, and hopefully you guys will be able to see that. And most of our customers that do have our products, they'll be able to tell you they love our products, and they definitely see the value in them. What is the difference between the original light panels and the new triangles? Can they connect together? So no, they cannot be connected together. I think one of the biggest changes is how the connectors are created. So in our original light panels, the connectors connected right at the middle of the panel. For our new triangles, they actually have 2 connection spots per side, and that allows for a lot more variety when it comes to designs. Also, the new triangles are touch enabled, so you'll be able to interact with your setups using touch. And of course, they work with the hexagons and the mini triangles. So our goal is to have it so that with different shapes, you'll have even more possibilities when it comes to design. The next question that we got here is, let's see, when is Essentials launching and what is the pricing? So I think I addressed the pricing. It's about $20 per light bulb and $49.95 for the light strips. And they're launching next month. So it'll be at the early half of next month. That's about all I can tell you for now. Can you tell us more about the Nanoleaf elements? Now that's one of the only questions that I cannot answer today. So you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for more, but we're super excited to be launching that next year. Oh geez, I just slipped. Let's see. Will there be longer linkers for the panels? For the shapes line, we do have, I guess it's a version of linker that actually allows you to bend around corners, and it is a little bit longer. We used to have the flex linkers to go around corners, but now it's actually going to be a short cable that you're able to hide. So that will allow you to go around corners. What is the price for triangles and where can I buy them? I actually forgot the price of the triangles, so I'll get back to you on that one. But they're launching on our website right now, and they're also launching in retailers such as Best Buy, Home Depot, Apple Retail, Target, and on our website, of course. They're going to be available for sale immediately. They're already for sale in many markets. But right now we're just trying to get the products out to people as fast as we can. So it might vary by region, but they should be available pretty much now. Will Shapes support 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi? Unfortunately not. What we found is most routers actually support both 2.4 gigahertz as well as 5 gigahertz. And for now, we do not have support for 5 gigahertz networks. So you're going to be restricted to just 2.4 gigahertz networks. What are you doing for production scaling and product availability? Ooh, production scaling, that's definitely one of those business challenges that we have. I think this year, due to COVID, it's been extra challenging, but we've been working really hard to expand our production lines and make sure that our products are available all over the place. So we're definitely working hard on that, and yeah, even with this challenging year that everyone's had this year. Let's see. What are you doing to improve reliability? So I think with reliability, it's always been one of the most important aspects of our company, and we work really, really hard to actually prioritize that when it comes to product development. The challenge with smart home products is that there's a lot of possible points of failure. So for example, everyone has a different router, everyone has different devices within their home, everyone has different types of smartphones, and there's different walls that houses are made of. So it actually, all those different aspects actually factor into how reliable smart home products are within a home. And in many ways, things are improving as we go along. Like there's different standards for routers so that smart home products can work better on them. We as a company, we've been working really hard to add redundancy into different methods in which we could control products. So for example, if within the local network a message failed, there's ways that we could actually attempt to connect through the cloud to be able to actually control your device. There's also other things, for example, with Apple HomeKit and Google Seamless Setup, there's ways that end devices will be able to connect directly to it. So as an example, we announced that we're launching our Essentials series that supports Thread. The new HomePod Mini that Apple just announced 2 days ago, that also supports Thread. So you'll be able to connect directly with our Essentials products through an Apple HomePod Mini. And if that fails, it will automatically fall back to Bluetooth in order to give you more reliability when it comes to connectivity for your products. Our belief is that when it comes to lighting, it needs to work 100% of the times. The one time that it fails, people will be frustrated. And rest assured, we're working hard to make sure that reliability is at the top of our priority list when it comes to developing products. Are expansion packs available for Shapes, and what's the pack sizes? Yes, expansion packs are available for Shapes. The mini triangles has 10 panels in an expansion pack, and I believe it's $99 US. With the triangles as well as the hexagons, they come in 3 packs, which I believe are $60. Yes. Will you be able to buy Nanoleaf pillows? Yes, good question. So it's definitely something that we're super excited about. We created these initially for the office, and people loved them so much, and we wanted to make sure that we were able to bring it to you guys. They're going to be available on our web store. I think it really depends on the market that you're in, but I believe it's either available now or it's on its way there and should be there in a few weeks. So really depends on where in the world you guys are, but definitely get some pillows. They're super cool. Can I sync the panels and essentials? Right now you could control them all together, but in terms of syncing them, we are continuing to work on that. So stay tuned for more information about that. Yeah, we're hoping that we could actually support that in the near future. Let's see, when is the new app coming? I believe it's today. Yes, my team is nodding and saying yes, it's today. So today, it's we've been calling it App 5.0. There's a lot of new features to it. The UI has been transformed, and it supports a lot of the new products. So we're super excited about it. Definitely get the new app and let us know how you feel. If you have any issues with it, let us know. You know, our team is working hard to constantly improve the user experience, and yeah, we hope you guys like it. Definitely hope you guys like it. Are the strips individually addressable? So no, unfortunately, the strips all just create, all the LEDs within that strip will create a single color. You know, we thought about whether we should actually make every individual LED addressable, but that would have added cost to it. And we felt that for this Essentials product line, we wanted to just give you the basics so that you have that smart home experience. And we'll definitely be adding more products to that assortment, but you'll have to stay tuned for more. Does the current remote work with the new shapes? Yes, it does. If you guys haven't seen our remote, definitely take a look at our remote page. It's a cool product. Will there be sales during Black Friday? I think, you know, there's, I think a lot of companies do sales. There may or may not be sales with our company, but you'll have to wait and see. All right. Old triangles are not backward compatible with the new controller or new shapes, right? Yes, unfortunately, with the old triangles, there's a lot of, you know, that was our initial product. There's a lot of improvements that we've made around how the panels communicate with each other. So as an example, our new shapes product line supports about 500 panels in a single setup. So if you wanted to outfit an entire wall with different shapes and different products, you could do that with our shapes line. But with the old triangles, they were only able to support up to about 30 panels. So unfortunately, we had to make a lot of changes that broke backwards compatibility. But you know, I'm pretty confident that you'll really like the new ones. How is the light panel behind you floating? The light bulb. So this is one of our very first products. It was actually part of our Kickstarter campaign about 3 years ago, and it's magic. It's as simple as that. No, I'm just kidding. There's magnets behind it, underneath it, and it just floats and spins, and kind of spins for pretty much forever. It just kind of goes. There's no friction, so it just keeps going. Are you guys improving connectivity anytime soon? So yeah, connectivity, as I mentioned before, this is definitely the top of our priority list. We have a team dedicated to just testing out different routers within our office, within homes. We've been creating test scripts. We've been working with our customers that have issues because sometimes it's difficult to reproduce their environment. So it's something that we're working on every single day. So if you guys have issues, please feel free to reach out to our team. Some of our team members you can reach out to us through support, or some of our Facebook groups have some of our engineers kind of tuning in, and we definitely keep tabs on what's going on in the market so that we could find ways to further improve our products nonstop. Do you have plans to create any interfaces to use Nanoleaf panels through HDMI output signals to mirror colors from the display source? I believe that when it comes to screen mirroring, the whole idea of HDMI, it's getting a little bit outdated. So a lot of people have smart TVs now that already support Netflix or Disney Plus directly within them. And the best way to be able to interface with those kind of, I guess, sources is through a direct connection through IP, right? So through the network. We are trying to get some of those partnerships in place. As you can imagine, there's challenges around that. There's different makers of TVs, there's different content providers, there's also privacy concerns around that. So it's something that we're constantly working on, but the HDMI method, it's easily doable, but I don't think that that's a good long-term solution. So for now, that's not within our plans. But if you haven't tried already, definitely try our desktop app. It works with both PC as well as Mac, and it works pretty great. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. Are you guys hiring? Yes, we're always hiring. Let's see, any option to have a custom panel made by size and order? We have a commercial B2B site, but can't do custom size. Reach out to our support team. They'll be able to help you out. A lot of the times, though, we really focus on creating products for the masses. And I believe we're running out of time, so I'll take my very last question before signing off. Let's see. What's new? What can we expect for the future? Well, I think we announced a lot of new things. So yeah, I hope you guys like what we just announced, and definitely stay tuned for more. We always have products in development, and we're super excited. The only thing is I can't share them just yet. But thanks a lot for tuning in. Take it easy. Bye-bye.